I'm with a guy who, in the Star Wars galaxy, I would probably be quite scared of. Stormtrooper, Dark Priest, Mud Trooper. But in reality, he's a really nice guy. I'm standing with Kenny Lee. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing really good. And I'm a teddy bear. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to this guy. I'm a teddy bear. I'm a cuddly teddy bear.
I can vouch for that. The guys, we're going to go a bit cuddle after this. But firstly, Kenny, welcome to Nerdbase. Welcome to Essex. This is your first time here.
It is my first time here, and it's like a little oasis around here. It's like so. It's quite phenomenal, and I'm having a great day, and I'm enjoying myself.
Nice. And for those listening, I'll let you do the intros. You've been in a few Star Wars films, like we mentioned up top. You're collecting troopers like Infinity Stones at the minute. What films have you been in, and who did you play again?
So I started off as a First Order Stormtrooper, which was in Force Awakens. That's Episode 7. Then I went on to Rogue One. Which is obviously the prequel, and then after that, in Rogue One I played a Dark Priest as well as a market merchant on Planet Jeddah, and then I went on to, after that it was Solo. That's the Han Solo movie where I played a squad leader Mud Trooper, and I got to do a lot more stunt work in that one. So it's been a great journey so far. Nice.
And with The Force Awakens, I meant to start there first. We all know, well, for me, the hype leading into The Force Awakens was like bonkers. The first Star Wars film in 10 years, and a sequel to the old films. What was it like being part of that? Did it feel as epic on the inside as it did for us on the outside?
For me, definitely, because there was so much buzz going around at the moment. I mean, at the time when I was approached for the role, there was so much secrecy about it that we couldn't even talk about it. We couldn't even call it, Star Wars. It was given a completely code name, and then we had to sign an NDA, a disclosure, not to say anything about it, not to tell anybody, not to put it any on social media or anything like that. So there's a lot of buzz going around. There's rumors that all we knew that it was going to be a huge movie sci-fi franchise, and and they were looking for guys who could be who are athletic, strong, and who could be soldiers. And going through the whole process of going for a short audition, and then going through a military boot camp course where they had to learn how to use firearms, learning how to pick up stunt choreography, and knowing stage combat as well. And so that was like a 4 weeks of training, and then after that it was just a case of getting fitted into our costume, and that's when it all came together. Because oh my god, yeah, this is it. It's Star Wars, so we all know it. And then finally, after rehearsals, getting onto set, and we actually see on this huge set at Pinewood Studios, and you're on the Millennium Falcon. You're like, oh my god, that's the Millennium Falcon. And you're seeing other members of the cast. You're seeing Harrison Ford walking around the place. You're seeing Carrie Fisher. You know what I mean? And it was like, oh my god, it's incredible. And then I'm working alongside John Boyega, and at the time, John Boyega, he was unknown. You know what I mean? He was only known from one other movie before that, and so it was amazing to see him going through that transition from being such a young actor to being such a huge A-list actor now. And so so like I said, it's been a great journey for me in terms of working on a huge sort of franchise, and I just feel blessed in the sense that since then my career in terms of in the industry is. I'm developing myself as an artist, and so, like I said, it's been a great journey so far, and so I feel completely blessed, you know what I mean, to be lucky to be on it. So yeah.
Everyone listening is probably jealous just of everything you just said, being in and amongst it, just hanging around with Harrison, Carrie Z, Boyega's there as well. That's not a bad list of people to say you've worked with. Yeah, just a couple there. But we've mentioned all the characters that you've played, or the trooper variations, or the characters in Rogue One. Do you have a favourite one that you played, or are they all blend in as being wonderful?
They all have their own. I said that they all have their own. I have my own favourite moment. They all have their own moments there. They all stick out in one way. I guess for me, like I said, Solo was great because firstly I got to wear a costume that was so comfortable. You know what I mean? And then I got to do a lot more stunt work and choreography, because in the scenes where I play a squad leader, my trooper, were on the set on the planet Mimban, and there's so much going on. You've got fireworks, you've got all these pyrotechnics and explosions all over the place, and they even got to a part where I'm running on the field, and there was an explosion on my feet, and it sent me flying for real, and they sent me flying for real, and then when the cameras cut, when the director yelled cut, and people ran out to say, "Oh, are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it again."
I've just checked. Kenny's still got his feet, by the way.
I was like, "Yeah, let's do it again." I was like, "Yeah, I'm having the time of my life here." Exactly. So, for that reason, that was probably one of my favorite ones to work on. But then, like I said, they all have their own favorites. Like, again, Force Awakens was the first time being on a movie set that huge, and then Rogue One. And I love Rogue One as a movie, you know what I mean? So, and it's one of my favorites, and so exactly, and then to work on that too, and see that for me, Rogue One can stand. I see that as a standalone movie, you know what I mean? So it was one of my favorites. So they all have their own special place in my heart about them. So yeah.
Only one of them did get blown through the air, though, and wanted to do it again.
And willing to do it again.
Yeah, well, on that then, I mean, you've played...
Price is right.
Obviously, man don't come cheap, but... so you obviously played a trooper, played the Dark Priest et al. If you could come back into the franchise, which hopefully you can do, who would you like to play? Would you like to play a humanoid, a droid, an alien? Who do you think you'd want to play?
I kind of would like to come back, maybe as an alien, because then I have, to have a full on prosthetics to my face, and you know what I mean, and do something with my hair and all the makeup, and just something that sort of takes me out of my comfort zone. You know what I mean? Something into new territory. So I love to do, come back as something, a bit more creature-like alien type. So, fingers crossed. You never know.
Lucasfilm, we know you're listening. You're here to hear. Ken Lee wants back in. He wants to be an alien. Before we go on, mate, have you got any other projects lined up outside of the galaxy?
Outside of the galaxy, I guess so. So there's the Jurassic World and Dominion that's coming out in June.
Another small film.
And just a little bit tiny. I'm kidding. So I make an appearance in that one. So look forward to seeing that one too. As well as that, there are some things I can't mention at the moment because again, there's so much. There's NDAs. You know what I mean? They grab you by the neck, you know what I mean, sort of thing. So, but all I can say is that there is another huge franchise that you'll see me in coming up this year and next year. So look out for that.
I'm sitting there thinking, right, what could it be? The mind is turning, but well, Kenny, mate, thank you so much for speaking to us on the sessions. We hope to see you back again in Star Wars, but thank you, mate, for being a part of the galaxy as it is.
Thank you so much. It's a privilege and an honour to be here, you know what I mean? So, and I really appreciate everybody coming down as well. So, thank you so much.